Kathy. I'm here with your 7 minutes of marketing inspiration. And today we're going to look at LinkedIn. And that's because just this week, I've had several people reaching out asking about LinkedIn from, hey, do you have an idea on what steps I should take on my profile? To, hey, could you just do this for me? To, hey, the CEO of our company needs help on their LinkedIn, but they don't have time or don't want to do it. Can you take care of it for them? So yes, to all those things. And so I've got a LinkedIn checklist for you that you can take and put into action for yourself. You'll see a link right here, and I'll be sure it's posted in the comments as well, so you can snag it for yourself. Free PDF I put together, and then there's an article you can go right to and see that as well. And so LinkedIn, yeah. So do you ever feel sort of like, oh, hey, I know I should be doing more on LinkedIn, but I don't feel like it, or I know I should update my profile, but what's the best thing to do? What should I do? If you ever have those thoughts or feelings, you are in the right place right now for the next few minutes. So first thing to do, and grab the checklist and you'll have this all for yourself so you can snag it. But if you want to take notes, first thing to do, Captain Obvious here, is your profile photo. People buy from people they like. People do business because they know, like, and trust you. So put a photo up there that you feel is representative of you. For people who we work with who are like, oh, I don't like any photos of myself. Okay, then you could do like a little, working at your desk with a little profile, or do, a wide shot where you're out walking down the street and they just see, a little bit of you. But something that's personal is really, really good. So do that if you can. And think about the background. So that sort of background banner behind you on your LinkedIn, if you go to your LinkedIn right now, do you have something there that either one is representative of you, so they know, like, and trust you, or two, representative of the problems you solve, the business you do, the kind of people you work with, who you're for, what you solve, that kind of thing. So take a look at it and see if that banner sort of hits either of those categories, right? Now, the headline, does it talk about who you're for and what you solve? Lots of times folks put in the headline a job title. That's okay. You can totally do that. Another way to do it, though, is to put in there who you work for, with, that kind of thing, who you work for and with, and what you solve, or what kinds of people you want to work with. So that's a great thing to put in your headline. Now, your experience. Of course, put your employment in, right? And you know that one already. When you go to look at your LinkedIn profile, do you see companies that you've worked for? Does it have the logo of that company right there, or is it kind of just a gray box? So a nifty thing to just be aware of is when you're adding your experience in, you can go ahead and link to that company's page, and that's what's going to make the logo show up there. And if you know that, you're like thinking, no kidding. And if you don't know that, it's like, oh, phew, if I was wondering what happened with that. So that's a question we get all the time. That's why I bring it up right now. Go ahead and put in your volunteer work. Any volunteer work you've done, it kind of just shows people what else you do, what else you're about, what else you're into, which is great. And then people get to know, like, and trust you better on that level to see what you're into. Because I think people just want to connect at this point. And so knowing what you're into and what you're passionate about, where you spend any of your extra kind of volunteer time and energy, that's a good thing to put down. Certifications that you have, really good as well. Just, again, kind of fills out who you are and what you're up to. Hey, recommendations. Do you have any recommendations on your profile? One, have you given any? It's nice to give recommendations because we want to be giving and help other people out and acknowledge folks that we work with. And so people you give recommendations to could be a client, could be a colleague, could be a coworker, could be someone who works for you, reports to you, anything in there. Just go ahead and give a couple recommendations. Do you have recommendations on your profile? Have at least 3. I mean, go crazy and have a ton more if you want to, but have at least 3. And if you're wondering how to get a recommendation, Uh, you can see right in LinkedIn, you can click on a person's name and say, ask for recommendation. That's one way to do it, a couple ways to get there. When you ask for that recommendation, think about the top one or two things that you want to be known for. Because lots of times if you just say, hey, will you write a recommendation for me? The person's like, yeah, I wonder, will you write it for me? Or what should it say? So instead, help them out. Hey, feel free to write whatever you want. But if you're looking for ideas, feel free to mention that one project we did together, or that I really know about the industry, or that, you get the idea. What do you want to be known for? And help them out. Make it super easy for them to do that. And if you're shooting to get 3 recommendations, ask for 6. And then, 50-50 shot that the person will have time to do it. So get some recommendations on there. And then let me wrap up because we are at the end of our 7 minutes. Grab the checklist because that will put all of this together for you. Have you posted an article? Not a post. You should do a post as well. But have you posted an article on what you're expert in? And that could be something you could grab from a blog post, a talk. Maybe you gave a talk. Maybe you did an interview. You grab the video or the transcript of the video and put that article up. It just shows people what you're up to and lets them know a little bit more about you. So grab the LinkedIn checklist. And then, also, I am on a webinar this Thursday for pre-NAB, getting the most out of your show. And I'll pop the links in below. I'm on with a really cool panel, Lisa Collins, Jess Collier, and a bunch of other great people. So if you're looking to get more out of your NAB show, join me. And see you Thursday. See you in Vegas. Have a beautiful day. All right. Bye.